So you guys, you might have noticed it's cold enough to rock some fingerless gloves, and you might have noticed I took my gloves off for that fish. And why is that? Well, and I got my hands wet, but there's some abrasion, to these gloves, and I didn't want the fish, slime coat to be damaged by the glove. So just a couple things on that. Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands wet, and that's great. You should definitely keep doing that. But more than anything, what hurts fish is when their slime coat is compromised, and that occurs when we drag them up on the bank and drag them up on sand or gravel. And I see people do that, and that fish is going to die almost for sure. That fish is going to have delayed mortality and die. So it's great that we all get our hands wet, but a dry hand on a fish is way better than dragging it up on the bank. So I mean, think about that logically. If you catch 4 trout and kill them and eat them, which I do sometimes, is that worse than catch and release 30, but 20 of those fish die? If you catch and release 30 and drag them up on the bank, then they probably all died, even if they, quote, kicked off strong and swam off strong. So that's just something to remember. Be really careful with the slime coat. Try to keep them in the water. I didn't even use a net on that one. It's so small. If you use a net, use a rubber mesh net. But that's a couple really important things, is just protect their slime coat. And even more than getting the hands wet, which matters, just protect their slime coat and make sure that you're not doing anything that's abrasive to the slime coat. That's the main thing with fish. And of course, keep them in the waters for as long as possible. Get your picture quick and put them back. So make sure they don't, they're not losing oxygen for too long out of the water. That's it.